Good morning, Phil. Thank you for sitting down with me today. How you doing?
Doing okay. How are you?
Good, excellent. So let's introduce you. For those who may not know, your name is Phil Wagner. You're the manager of Aria. So, tell me how long you've been with Populist, and have you always been a part of Aria?
I've always been a part of ARIA since Populist has had it. So ARIA was started by a sole proprietor in Michigan in 1992, and he got burnt out, and so we bought the company from him in 2007. And I've been running it since then. Before that, I kind of did Randy's job for 2 years before that, from 2005 to 2007. That's as long as I've been working full time for Populist. And before that, I worked full time and part time off and on for many years.
Wow, I did not know that. Okay, so officially, what is Aria? Who's on the team? What does Aria sell? What services does Aria um, offer?
So right now, it's just Ian and I. As we expand the business, we'll add more to our team. We are a window treatments company, and what sets us apart from everybody else is we do everything on site. So the customer doesn't have to go anywhere. They also don't have to do anything except let us in. We clean, we repair, and we provide new window treatments. As far as I know, we are the only company that does all three of those things on site at the customer's home.
Wow, that is awesome. So what's the biggest misconception about servicing or repairing blinds?
Most people don't even think that blinds can be cleaned or repaired. So when people look us up, they're oftentimes pleasantly surprised that their expensive window treatments can be repaired. Many other companies, especially the companies they bought them from, when they call them a couple years later about a repair, then those companies just blow them off. So then they end up calling us. Um, and yeah, in terms of cleaning, many people have never even heard of window treatment cleaning. So even as long as we've been around, they still don't even know the service exists. So we got to get the word out.
Absolutely. Well, okay. Well, excellent. So what's the best way for our frontline staff, our operational department to get better involved in what Aria is doing?
Um, just keep an eye out for the blinds that are at Populist customers' buildings. In commercial settings, you usually have three different kinds. You either have 1 inch mini blinds that are horizontal, or you have the 3.5 inch vertical blinds, or you have roller shades. We clean all of those. So one of the most effective ways is when you're telling your customer that Populist offers this service, and they say, "Well, do I need it?" Don't use a lot of words. Just walk over to a blind and run your finger across the slat and show them your finger. It'll have dirt on it. And that alone will tell them, yeah, these need to be cleaned.
Wow. That is such a good idea. We're in there anyways, dusting those corners and ledges. Maybe they could shoot pictures to their supervisor and upsell. That's fantastic. Excellent. All right. Well, this is kind of random. I've had this question for some time. But what was the inspiration behind the name Aria?
Well, on one hand, we could say it was Ruthan's dog's name. On the other hand, the name of the company when we bought it was SFS Services, and that originated because the guy didn't even start out in the window treatments business. He had this system called safe flooring systems, where instead of using wax on VCT floors, he had this other stuff that he was putting on that was non-slip, and so we called it safe flooring systems. That business never panned out, but the window treatments business did. So we shortened it to SFS Services and never changed it. So we thought that was about the worst name in business because you can't even say it right without practice. So we wanted something that sounded classy and started with A. So that's all we started with, and we took about a year to come up with the new name, and we had a lot of A words along with a lot of made up words, like the pharmaceutical companies do, and we ended up settling on RX. We thought it sounded nice and classy.
I think that it's a very catchy name. That is awesome. Wow. It has been awesome to sit down with you, get to know you a little bit better and what Aria is all about. Tell me, is there anything else you'd like to add about Aria that we didn't get a chance to cover?
Not sure. I think we did just about everything. Trying looking through my notes here. Well, yeah, the one thing I found in going to the Hunter Douglas events that I've gone to is that in other states, namely, I was talking to a guy from New York State. He says it's common for the janitorial companies to offer window treatment cleaning over there to their commercial customers. And for some reason, that's not common in Michigan. So maybe that's
Hmm.
one way that Populist could really set itself apart from the others.
Just by stating that we have the service.
Yes.
That's amazing. Ah, that's great. Well, again, thank you very much for taking the time with me, Phil, for sitting down. It's been very cool. And thank you for your leadership, your vision. Populist Aria, I know, wouldn't exist, and Populist wouldn't be the same without you. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. That's all I got. That's all we got. Until next month. I hope you have a great rest of your month. Let's get it.